Color Theory Witch here. Let's have some color theory fun. Now, we're not making foundation. That's science. I am not a scientist. But what I am going to show you is the colors that we normally reach for to shift and correct. First, let's talk about one of my favorites, blue. Most of us know by now that blue is going to neutralize orange, but when you're adding blue, I want you to also remember that this depth of blue, the darkness, I'm trying to simplify this the way that I even still need it simplified, that can darken foundation. So when you're using the blue, you're using just a whisper. When we mix that together, look at how much more quiet both of the colors are. So fascinating, quiet. I love makeup. Now when your foundation tends to look flat, it's the right undertone, it's even the right skin tone, it just looks a little bit flat, we're gonna reach for the red. As humans, there's blood flow under here, okay? Just happy little human beings. And that redness kind of brings that glow of life, I like to say, back into skin. So I know sometimes you might be thinking I'm a very warm undertone, red would only be if you're cool, if you're a flamingo like me. But no, this is kind of what brings the life back into the foundation. Now yellow as a cool tone. Yellow is usually my nemesis, okay? I'm battling this one with my purple. But believe it or not, in most foundations, we need a little bit of yellow. Yellow is the kind of glow, the brightener. White is your lightener, yellow is your brightener. Write that down. Now we talked about this in my neutral video. So white is going to lighten without shifting the undertone. Now that's completely different when you're making foundation. That's not what we're doing here. This is strictly color theory. Obviously these are already made and this is just a way to shift. But if you don't want to change the undertone is so good, but it's just a little bit dark, that is when we're gonna reach for the white. Now you're gonna forgive me for this because when I first started my color theory journey about 14, 15 years ago, I would have thought that we used black to darken. We're going to use brown. We can get quite a bit of depth from the brown, and I'm going to swatch this. I don't have brown in the sticks, but who remembers this? This right here is really what inspired my, I feel like it's discontinued, but it really inspired my love affair for color theory. So we love you. Thank you. And here's our brown. You'll see that when I do that mixture on my face, there is this, but for my skin tone, there is just a whisper. I don't know if you were like me, but I used to love to mix colors when I would dye Easter eggs. But when you mix yellow, and this is art, this is art, not science. I keep saying that because I value professionals' opinion so much, and I still don't even put, you never hear me screaming, professional makeup artist here. I'm so quiet and thoughtful with that because I still want to learn. But when we mix these three, you can kind of understand that we are starting to get a brown. So that's fun, and I wanted to show you that. I feel like that's helpful. But remember, this is art class, not science class. So I thought that was really, really fun to show. And then one more color, which we do understand. I got another cheek. Let me show you. This is a great green, by the way, but I wanted to show you for my olive skin friends. Now, this might be, this is what I'm saying. This is where I go back to the blue. I want you to really master the blue because the blue is complicated because it can add a lot of depth. So you might need to add white to this if you need to kind of fix the green. But not everybody, we don't assume right here, and we absolutely don't judge anybody. But for my olive skin friends, and you're trying to fix a foundation, say you did a client, and you're thinking, whoa, we need a little bit more green, easy peasy, lemon, lime squeezy. Now do keep in mind that everything we've talked about here is still very basic. There are so many nuances when it comes to color, and that's one of the things that just truly fascinates me. But this right here is essentially the building blocks of shifting and color correcting, or also neutralizing, kind of two in the same with that one. So here is your building blocks. Now in terms of color theory, not making the foundation, that is not what we're doing. This, remember, this is going to correct and neutralize any kind of orange. It can also add depth to a foundation. Red essentially adds that life, that human glow, and it also can really shift things towards a more cool undertone, but it's not limited to cool undertones. Yellow is our glow. It's our warm glow. I like to think of it as the sun on our face. I know that was kind of how I learned it, and it kind of stuck with me. And even again, cool undertones, they might still need some yellow. I know that I do. White, pretty simple. Maybe just start there. So that was the first one I grasped. Brown is going to darken. It's the depth of the foundation or the correction. And then green, I can sometimes even use a little green, but green is delightful for all of undertones. And remember, undertones is more of an overtone. It's the undercook, overcook. I'm sorry, my brain goes everywhere. This, you can be a warm olive, you can be a neutral olive, you can be a cool olive, but that's where we have to go back into here and work with the green. Now, before we correct a foundation, I wanted to show you, if you have a deeper skin tone, I can even use this, but all you have to do to get a nice purple to cancel any kind of yellow is just mix that red and that blue. And then you just, that yellow, I call it the yellow be gone. Let's correct this foundation. Already, it's too dark, too dark. I'm also seeing a little bit too much green and definitely some yellow. So if you're olive, you want this, if you're a medium olive, I should say, LA Girl Pro Matte in the shade Sand. I am not. So I'm gonna take a little bit of red, just a whisper, my friends. I'm talking, when you're mixing, I want you to think, because it gets out of hand very, very quickly. Also, we would mix all of this on a palette, not even the back of our hand for a client. You would swatch, assess the situation, and then take that foundation to a palette and then start adding the colors very slowly, and then just keep swatching. Which we could do a video on that if you want. I did makeup a couple years ago. I did a collab with Mob, and this is what I had to do for the deep skin models. I did the makeup for those campaigns. Ooh, you know, and also we talked about this earlier, blue is a little sassy. She wants to get in there. She wants to neutralize your orange, and she wants to mix with red and become purple, but she also wants to darken that foundation. Okay. Are we ready? This is not about getting it right on the first try. This is about understanding how to fix. I still think it's a little too olive for me. Maybe not. No, it's not. I don't think so. Don't look at that. We're looking at that. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty good. Well, dag now, we were going to do a teacher moment. This looks too green. Let's correct it now. Let's just add, look. Get wild with the blue. A little bit more white for me. Not everybody, my friends. There we go. Get that in there. It's kind of got a little bit of the purple in there. Whoops, still needs a little bit more. See, that's perfect. It needs a little bit more white. Douglas, please do not scare Mother with your little sneezes while she's blending. Perfect. Delightful. Bonus tip, I'm going to take a little bit of the light green and a little bit of dark green. This is just wild. And this is also a really good tip if you're on set and you don't want to just keep adding foundation. Sometimes it helps to just color correct certain areas with the foundation, because my cheeks really said, hey, your name is Rosie, let's go. So this is a really great way when you get the greens and everything just right. Just do a little bit of this on top of the foundation, and this is really on set when it's supposed to be the most no makeup possible. So cool to me. I think it's so fascinating. And if you want to start tagging me, swatch your foundation, I can kind of tell you what to add. I might not get it right every time because we're not always using the perfect lighting, but I can definitely try to help. This whole existence of mine here on the internet is to help, and I'm just so grateful that so many of you now are seeing these videos. I don't know what the difference is. This is what I've been doing, but I am very grateful and I'm so happy that you're just using me as a tool to help you. I love you so much. I hope that this helped. I know this is still a lot of information, even though it's the basics. And again, I am not a scientist. This is about shifting and color theory. This is art school. You were in art school, not science class. Okay, I love you. Bye for now.